Kyle Crabbs and Joe Marino here with Fan Rag Sports, recapping the North practice here, day 3 of the Reese's Senior Bowl, last day of practice before the game on Saturday. Joe, yet another chance to take in some of the reps. Who stood out to you?
I'll tell you what, this Temple linebacker, Shawne Redick, has my full attention. He is everywhere on the football field, fast to flow, reads his keys, gets to the ball, very physical, working through traffic, and a guy that I wasn't overly familiar with heading into the week. I'm anxious to get back into the film room and watch his tape because this guy's everywhere and a really good football player. Had a great day today.
Yeah, he's like me. He's a Philly boy. He's certainly made a name for himself this week. The first name that really drew my attention today was Iowa defensive tackle Jaleel Johnson. Johnson was a absolute beast on some of the inside run reps. Gave offensive linemen fits with just his natural speed to power conversion and ability to collapse pass sets in one-on-one situations, and showed some really nice ability to utilize his hands and play off of blocks by attacking blockers at the wrist or the elbow. So Johnson has had himself a very strong performance all 3 days, really come on strong today and finished with a nice exclamation point.
I'm going to keep it on the defensive line, where Notre Dame defensive lineman Isaac Rochelle has really pieced together 3 nice practices. I thought maybe his best practice was today. Really shows a lot of refinement with his hand techniques, able to just kind of he knows what the blocker is going to do and knows how to counter. Kind of very, very savvy, a lot of nuance to what he does, has some quickness about him, and a guy that played mostly on the edge in even fronts in college. He's getting to work inside, where I think he's going to fit best, or at a 5 technique position, and are really dominating the one-on-ones and team drills.
Yeah. Another player who dominated today throughout stretches of practice was Illinois defensive end Dewan Smoot, who had his best performance of the week today, finished very strong. We had a chance to speak with him earlier in the week, and he spoke about how much he enjoyed being let off the leash, so to say. You know, get penetration and go into the backfield. And some of the team reps, you saw him really embrace that mentality and get into the backfield and be aggressive and assertive.
One more standout today is Charlotte defensive lineman Larry Joby. He's a quick guy. He's got a really nice frame, thick in the lower half, and he was able to really use his quickness to his advantage today. Actually had some nice reps against Dan Feeney, the Indiana guard, who's probably the best in the class at his position, able to get under some pads, show some power, and show some quickness. Nice day from the Charlotte kid.
Yeah, and the last standout for me was Pitt quarterback Nate Peterman. The quarterback class has been much maligned here at the Senior Bowl this year. Peterman just looks like he's on a different level as far as how smooth he is with his feet, the touch that he has throwing the ball down the field. Had a couple of passes that ended up being incomplete, but illustrated a nice ability to place the ball on the hands of receivers down the field and extend some plays moving around in the pocket.
It's funny, it's been all week since we've talked about a quarterback, so it's nice to hear something nice about one. Turning the script here to the underwhelming performers, the guy that comes to mind is the USC offensive tackle, Zach Banner. He is a massive man, but the issue is that he can't move, right? His feet are really kind of stuck in the mud when he's trying to pass block. Has long arms, but doesn't know how to use them, oftentimes allowing defensive linemen to get into his chest and control the reps. So I'm really struggling to see baseline, foot speed and hand usage from USC offensive tackle Zach Banner.
Yeah, and of course we just talked up a quarterback, so we do need to talk about one performance that was a bit underwhelming today, and that was Colorado's Sifo Liufau. He certainly looks the part, but he struggled today with resetting his feet. He looked kind of clunky when he was forced to, and coaches made him move off of his initial throwing platform. Struggled to hit some really elementary basic throws, and just kind of left you wanting more. So I'll be interested to see if once we get into the actual game environment and he gets consecutive reps and is able to try and move the ball down the field, if Liufau does not have a rebound, because I know he is a player that has the interest of some NFL scouts here. I am Kyle Crabbs, this is Joe Marino, and we are here with Fan Rag Sports. We will be back this afternoon to recap the South practice.